Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? We are going to be playing through some solo Hadrian's Wall. Also, happy Halloween. I'm sorry, my bad. Let me just get back into that. Happy Halloween everyone, how are you all doing? Why are you home and watching me too? I chose a weird night to stream. Now that I'm thinking about it because it's Halloween and whatever, it's Tuesday. I said over on our Camp Co-op Discord that I will try to go ahead and start streaming a little bit more Tuesday nights whenever we're not able to do so. Whenever Meg and I are not able to do so, I'll try to do some myself. And tonight we're doing some solo Hadrian's Wall. That's what we're doing. Specifically, we are diving into the solo campaign over here. So we have our solo campaign printed out from BGG, which gives you, I don't even know how many missions to go through, but the real problem is I've played through this one time, a while ago, and I lost hard. So my goal here is to play through Hadrian's Wall to get to 70 points. I will be paying attention to the chat. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Nat, how is the gym? Are you getting your gains in, all that stuff? Brian's here. Good evening. George, Beck, Pariah, Chrissy. I love this game so much. That's true, and now it's available on BGA if you want. The campaign, sadly, is not yet available on BGA, and because the campaign will actually give you resources as you go, and there are some rule changes, you can't just, like, wing it. I mean, you could just wing it and just play solo, but that's not really the campaign. We have some, hello the long-time listener, first-time caller. First-time caller! Well, hello there, how is it going? I hope you're having a great Halloween. What are you dressing up as tonight? Or last year? Or the year before that? What was the last costume you ever dressed up as? Let me know. George, Meeple University. Meeple University, hello! Stella, how's it going? Stella, Brian, Meeple University just quickly saying hello, happy Halloween. Not much Halloween happening here in Australia. I get that. There's not much Halloween happening right here because I do the whole Purim thing. Whole Purim up in March, we do the whole, dressing up and candy and all those different holiday, similar vibes. That's going to be Purim in March. So many gains. I'm glad to hear. We have Nat, Meeple, Pariah, calling from France actually, so it's November 1st, Christmas Sturm. We got snow for Halloween, but that does not slow down the trick-or-treating. So, here we go. We got Hadrian's Wall. I'm paying attention to chat as much as I can, back and forth and all that. I recognize that this is a roll and write or flip and write, and as a flip and write, it does mean that, tracking what I'm doing on camera may not be the easiest. But I'll try to talk you through things, and when I inevitably make a mistake, by all means, let me know. Point out something I'm doing because I've only played Hadrian's Wall solo one time. This is going to be my second time playing it solo. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong over here, the first thing we're going to do, now in solo mode, you're actually going to draw cards for, we're going to have this deck of cards, which we're going to go ahead and flip to be able to have a second card that's in play, just to have a neighbor's card. Now normally you'd have two. In our case, we're only going to have one though because of the specific rules of this fort. This is Fort Sagadundum. Sagadundum lay at the eastern end of Hadrian's Wall in Wallsend, near the banks of the River Tyne. Its name meant Strong Fort or Victory Fort. But we're only going to reveal one neutral prospect card instead of two, unfortunately. We're going to be doing fort goals. You must complete all wall sections, so we have to get all the wall sections filled out and get 70 VP. I assume I'll lose. And the challenge is to score 20 VP in at least 3 attribute tracks. Like I said already, I assume I'll lose. Jenna, how's it going? If somebody could donate $5 via Super Chat so that we can cull Catan, because one day Jenna will definitely not cull Catan. Past that, let's go ahead and draw some more cards over here. For our cards, we're going to pick and choose our goals. Final Disdain, I'm not comfortable with that. Collected Goods, on the other hand. Collected Goods, why can I not even remember? Goods are going to be these over here. Are the goods the market? I think that's what they are. I'm pretty sure that these are the goods. We're going to go with collected goods and see if we can gather that. So we're going to put that as our specific goal over here. We're going to choose that because I'm worried that our final disdain will unfortunately be high. I'm worried with that. So right now we're going to go ahead and put final disdain, which means we are gathering the final resources, the following resources. We're going to be gathering, why can I not remember? Oh, we're going to be drawing this for our resources. So we're going to be drawing this over here. We're going to be getting 1 black, 2 blues, 3 purples, which are red on BGA. I don't know if you know that. They're red on BGA, which is confusing as anything. We're going to grab a black over here, and then we're going to get a yellow and a blue from this. And I do not believe we have anything scratched off on the board, so we're not going to get anything on the board. We're just going to put these. Where should we put these? We're going to put these slightly above our chat. Jenna, make George a mod. Do you just think that that is more likely than her culling Catan? You're not wrong. It probably is more likely than her culling Catan. Need some Devon. I blame him for my TV choices as of late. What TV choices did Devon make you do? Back Racing, Devon is a saint and he's blameless. Devon is not a saint. He is very much not a saint. Brian, thank you for the obligatory cull Catan. Jenna, we're working on it. We're trying to make us all millionaires by you holding on to Catan. Meeple University. Yes, she is indeed. Stella is here. Okay, so if you haven't played this game before, the basic idea is you have all these resources. You're going to use those resources to just basically fill in everything on this board, and everything you fill in will give you more resources. So there's an inevitable drain to your economy, but your goal is to try to maximize that drain and also maximize your points. You're going to have 4 attribute tracks over here. They're going to be trying to get attributes on these tracks, so various things over here. So for example, if you see, this little here, that little there, these over here, there's going to be certain things that give you attributes, and again, I recognize it's going to be hard to follow and track, but we're going to try to figure that out. For right now, we have our own private card over here. We're not going to be able to use that for goods. We're going to use this for goods, and we're trying to figure out what we can do in here. So if I'm trying to build up the wall section, the first thing we're going to want to do is build out, our general, this row over here, because that's essential to build up the walls. But I also want to go ahead and get some extra resources as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and spend 2 purples over here. We're going to start by spending 2 purples and cross out the first row over here. My pen worked a second ago. I swear. We got this over here. So we crossed off these 2 boxes. That's going to go ahead and give us one of these over here. And we're also going to go ahead and get a stone because of that. So we have a stone and that little, resource production over here when we place that. Now, I believe, no, that's going to be that. Perfect. Okay, so we got those 2. We have Pariah, Cull Catan. That's an expensive culling of Catan. Wow, you people are awesome. You're on your game here. Jenna, what do the people have to do? Tell me something the people have to do. They have to be satiated in some sense. I'm going to need to do a Catan giveaway. Anyways, so I crossed out these first 2 boxes over here. I can't cross this line until I move up the medium granary, which is going to take some time. I want to try to go ahead and... Should we try to sacrifice some people in here? No. Should we try to get this done? Trading people in here is certainly not bad. It's a quick way of getting people in. We need to do so at least 1 ruling per column, so at least by turn 3. We could try to get some additional... I want to get some stuff over. We need to get some more progress in this track. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and... we want collected goods. Collected goods is up here, so we need to move up here. So we're going to trade in the yellow over here to move up on this track over here. That's going to give us a purple. We're going to go ahead and trade in a blue. Blue is going to give us this performance track over here, so we're going to go ahead and get that. That's going to give us a blue. Did I trade in a blue? I meant to take a blue. I trade in a yellow to get a blue. Okay. Then we're going to go over here on this side. We're going to trade in a purple and a purple, a blue, and a stone will give us this, which is going to give us this on this track. And then now we can go ahead and trade in another stone to be able to go ahead and mark this off. Year 1, performance year 1. That's going to move us up on this track. So we're making some progress on some basic stuff over here. Nothing particularly crazy just yet. We are going to be drawing a single card. We're playing on medium. We're going to be drawing a single card, so we need to be mindful of that. And we still have 3 blues, purple. We have 3 blues, Petrified. Oh my gosh, perm candy. I appreciate you, Petrified. Also, we need to Cull Catan. Morgan Guard, I'm going to need to Cull Catan. We'll get back to chat. I'm going to do a round chat, back and forth. We still have 3 blue, a purple, and a black. We need to get some progress on these tracks over here. I think inevitably we do need to make some progress on these tracks here, but I don't see a strong way to do so. So we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, that's going to be 2 blues we trade in. We still have a purple over here, a blue, and we got this track over here. We're going to trade in the black over here, which is going to let us get a shield over here. And that shield is going to allow us to go ahead and let's go ahead and do the right card. I'm feeling good about the right card over here. So we marked off on the right card, which means when we get attacked, hopefully we can repel from that side. That cost us a black and 2 blues. So we still have a blue left. Can we do anything with it down here? We can't use. We need a purple and a black down here, unfortunately. The black down here, would we even be able to? No, we still need a yellow, so we don't have enough progress to get these done. This first round is going to be hard. We're going to do what we can. I think we'll go ahead and trade in... That purple is hard. What can we do with this? We're going to trade in the purple over here and just move up on this track over here. And we're trading the blue, and we're trading the blue for a sword on this track, so that's year 1, which will give us 1 of these, which will move us up 1 of these. So year 1, very fast, to the point, nothing crazy. I apologize. We should have 1 more resource, because I messed up over here. We actually started with 1 more of these, because you start with the first circle checked off. So I should have 1 more stone, which I could use to just go up here and gain a yellow. So we're going to trade that in, gaining a yellow. And we could use the yellow to gain a blue again, which wouldn't really help us that much, because we need... Can I get a black? Not easily. I could trade the yellow in for a stone down here, which would help a bit. You know what? Let's go ahead and trade in a yellow for the stone down here. And then we're going to trade in that stone for this wall over here. So we're slowly building our wall out, making progress, and that is year 1. We're going to resolve year 1 with an attack. Please be on the right side. You are on the top side, which means, unfortunately, we got a negative defense over here, which means we're going to get one circled little pip over here. Okay, we got 1 circle pip of downside disdain, effectively. Disdain is had by all. Let's see where we are in chat. I'm going to need a Call Catan, Dwarf First. We can't solo without you, then it wouldn't be solo. I hear you. You can solo with friends. Check out the Spiritfire campaign. Brian T. Call Catan money is secretly send Jenna to level up money. I respect that. Pariah, at least a mint arrow bar. Dwarf First, can you play this game? Are the Northern Barbarians dwarfs? Swap thanks, George. Swap Pariah, you give enough for a delicious mint chocolate? Wow, generous. I cannot, obviously. Thank God Alex is playing with the real game where the colors aren't all the same. What colors are the same? I don't know what's happening here. Pariah, I guess I know what I'm packing in my suitcase for level up. Yes, we should play Hadrian's Wall in a big group at level up. I'm down for that. I'm down for that conversation. I don't know if we have Hadrian's Wall in the library, but we can certainly see what we can do with that. Anyways, that was round 1. Not the best. I've had better. I've had worse. We're going to go ahead and figure this out. So, what can I do with this? We already have 1 disdain. We're not going to do well. I'm playing on medium over here, which is going to be brutal, but let's figure this out. So we're going to go ahead to the next round. We're going to remove this card over here. That's going to go off camera. We're going to move this card over here. That's going to go off camera. We're going to go ahead and draw this. That's going to be our non-R card. And we're going to draw these 2, and these will determine our 2 cards over here. So we have completed scout columns or large buildings. Large buildings. How many large buildings I think I can do? Versus completed scout columns. That almost feels obligatory. We have a large building over here. The large gardens. We have the large precinct, that's 2. How many large buildings are there? Courthouse. What counts as a large building? The large road, the large workshop, the large hotel, and the large granary. Let's go for the large buildings. Let's go for that as our goal of choice this particular scenario. So we're going to gather this. That's going to give us an extra black over here. It's going to also go down over here. We're going to draw a card. We have a black. We have 2 blues. We have 2 purples. We have a yellow. We have 2 stone over here, and then because we have 2 stone over here, we have 2 stone over here as well. This game is going to be so brutally punishing. I'm not going to get this. Just so we're on the same page, I'm not going to get this. I cannot imagine that I actively achieve this goal. So we need to move further up the tracks. We need to use some stone over here. We need to try to unlock the small precinct. That would be useful. So would the market, for that matter. They're all useful in their own special magical ways, but we're not going to do what we need to do. We currently are going to go ahead and trade in a blue. That blue is going to give us this mark over here. That's the 2nd level, which means now we can go ahead and trade in a blue, a purple, and a stone, and get the and get this over here. So we're going to get an additional yellow person each year, but we're immediately going to get a yellow person right now as well. That's part of the trade-off of that. So we are making progress on this. That's a small hotel. We need to get to the large hotel, which means a whole lot more progress on this sheet. We're going to go ahead and put down a black person over here. We're going to get that. That's going to allow us to be able to move up on this track. We're going to get the left cohort, start moving that up over there. We still have 3 more stone, which could be useful for different things, but we need to think through how we want to handle this. If we go ahead and we trade in a yellow here, that's going to give us a blue back there. We're going to trade in a purple and a yellow over here. That's going to give us a this box here, which is going to give us a stone. It's going to give us 1 laurel wreath piety, and it's going to give us 1 check on this box. So we're getting more stone every single year, hopefully, if things go well. Then we still have a black and a blue over here, which we could use to move up further in this track, but I'm not sure how we feel about this. The wall guard is not bad, but I don't know if we're going to get the level of progress we need on it if we do it that way. We could go ahead. Did I do this over here? I paid for that. I paid for that. We probably should pay for a performance, so that means we need more yellows here, which is going to be tricky. If we go ahead and trade in a blue over here, we can go ahead and get a yellow back. And then if we trade in a stone above it, we're going to go ahead and get another yellow back. By having 2 yellows, we can go ahead and trade in on the performance track. And that's going to be 2 yellows traded in and give us a purple back. And then we're going to go ahead and use that stone. Now that we're at level 3 over here, we're going to use the stone to be able to mark this with year 2 performance, going up on this track and going up with a black worker. So we are making progress on this track too. The gladiators are always fun, but I don't know if I'm going to go for them this game because they always take a little bit more work to remember exactly how they operate, and I haven't played this game in a while that I need to double check that. So I might skip the gladiators just because I don't remember exactly how they operate. There's a whole thing. You train them up, you level them up, then you fight, you flip over the card, then they die. But there's some small rule stuff that I don't want to look up. So I'm going to skip them for right now. Then we're going to go ahead back to this over here. We could go ahead and use a stone over here on this wall, which is a good time to use it. That's going to give us 1 on the advancement track here. It's going to give us 1 on any of these tracks. I have a feeling that we're not going to have to go on the middle track. We are drawing 2 cards. I'm going to go on the right cohort again. Cohort. We're going to move that up over there. Then I could just do these 3 over here. Now I could do 2 of them, not all 3. If I go ahead and I use this black guy down here, I can move up to the 3rd level granary over there. That's going to be enough to do this if I had those, but I don't, so we're not going to. But that does mean I can spend this on the wall to be able to get a yellow over here. Okay, so we get a yellow on that. So we have a yellow person back. It also means I could spend a person down here to be able to go ahead and start making some moves down here, which is not the craziest. So in fact, if I need 3 stone, did I just spend a stone on that? I did spend a stone on that. Let's see what I can do around that. If I go ahead and I spend a black person down here. Oh, no, I'm not yellow 2. So we need to spend a yellow person first to get to level 2 down here. Then we're going to spend the black person down here on the first horse. Okay, that's going to go ahead and let us move up on the, let's just use one of these signs over here. So we're going to go ahead and do that by, let's just go ahead and take this full column over here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to give us 2 stone. So we got 2 stone back, which honestly may have been a mistake because you kind of need to use the stone or lose it. Where can I use the stone? I can't use it up here. We're not at level 4. We have a purple over here. The purple can be used up here. So we're going to go ahead and use the purple up here so we don't waste that. And then we're going to use the 2 stone on a slightly wasted situation over here. We're going to go 1, 2 on the sippy over there, which is maybe not the best, but like, hey, we're out of resources now and it is what it is. We're going to draw 2 cards. There it goes. But first, chat. George, Alex on BGA, the purple is now red, and I can't tell the difference between that and the yellow. Yeah, I noticed on BGA it's red. Not a fan either. Brian, hello, Aaron. Petrified, why level up have to move up in the year? I don't make that decision, unfortunately. I'm involved in level up. I'm involved in level up. I'm a partner, but there's a lot of things behind the scenes that I don't make decisions on, and I don't necessarily. Part of it is that July wasn't a good month in the sense that we were competing directly with Dice Tower East. It was like back to back, which is not the best time. Then again, winter isn't the best time either. So I don't have an easy answer. The short answer is we're trying things. So we're still in the experimental phase to level up. We don't even know if it's going to be once a year, twice a year, more. It could go in a whole bunch of different directions. Right now, it's still experimenting. Brian, Prior, do the road trip, Jenna. My wife started talking about that rather than flying. Jenna, I approve of the road trip plans. I've been thinking about doing that, Ryan. A lot more affordable. I'm just a little nervous about road trips in snow. I mean, it's 4.5 hours. If you go straight to Cleveland and we just all road trip the rest of the way, I can't make that guarantee. Because I'm involved in the planning level up, I can't make guarantees. We can talk. We'll talk. We'll figure things out. Petrify, just take a snowmobile. That works. Become good friends with Ryan and get him to drive you up in his American SUV. That works. Nat, I'm being forced to go to a Halloween party. Good luck, Nat. Have fun. Unemployed lawyer, Petrify, because it makes the rental insanely cheap. Jersey in February. Pariah, I drive a VW. George, you guys are taking care of each other. You're all good. Sippy. It is Sippy, right? Is it pronounced Chippy? Sippy? I have no idea. You can also choose your own card for the scouting. You can choose your own card for the scouting. Yeah. For the scouting, yes. For the market, you have to choose your opponent's card. For the scouting, you can choose your own card. But they are the same, so I wasn't really particularly worried about that. Okay, the game is so fun, but I always catch myself cheating on accident. Try playing on BGA. You won't be able to cheat on BGA. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into round 3. Round 3, we're going to... Oh, no, we have to actually resolve the attack. So we're drawing 2 cards. We have a right card. We're good there. Please be a left or right, left or right, left or right, top. Of course it was a top. So again, unfortunately, we're going to go ahead and take disdain over there. And this is the part I don't always remember. I think I take 1 disdain. I can't remember how the point system works. There's a system for how this works. I don't remember, but I'm going to give myself the wall defense. Every X is negative. Disdain, 0. I don't remember. We're just going to go ahead and fill that in. Okay. There's a system for like how you could still get points or something positive out of it, but I don't remember the math in it, so I might be doing that part wrong. Anyways, that's going to be that, which means we go into the next round. Next round is going to have us drawing a card. We got 2 blacks. We got 2 blues. We got 2 purples. We got yellow. We have a stone. Then we have 3 stone from down here, as well as a yellow. So we're getting more resources, fortunately. And then we're going to go ahead and put these cards out of the way. 1 disdain equals -1 point. I can't... There's a thing... But there's like a way you get points, but if you have enough disdain, I don't remember exactly, honestly, so I'm not going to do it. But if you can tell me, we'll do that. I have to choose 2 of these and see... Jenna, how do you do that math? Exactly. See, there's some sort of math there. Okay, so over here, we have resource production or constructed landmarks. Do I think I'll get to 9 resource production? That's like pushing myself hard to do so. Or I could try for constructed landmarks. I think I'm going to try for constructed landmarks because part of the bonus points is anyways getting to 20. So we're going to see how that goes, which was going to give us a purple and another stone. So here's our resource pool that we're working with over here. Let's see what we can do with this because things aren't necessarily looking good. So to that end, let's go ahead and see how we can make this work. We need to move up this track over here because we need to get to the medium. Well, we already have there. We already have 3 stones. We could already do that. Let's just do this right now. Let's do it off the bat. We're going to spend 3 stone over here to be able to do this over here, which is immediately going to give us another blue person back. I do love getting those. I don't know if it's efficient, but I do love getting them. Over here, we need to get to the medium precinct if we want to do that. We don't have enough yellow people, unfortunately. But we could trade in a blue over here to go there, and that will give us a yellow person. So we're good on that end. Well, good's a relative term, but you know what I mean. Over here, we can go ahead and trade in another blue, which I think is enough. So another blue over here will give us 1 more progress on this track, which gives a progress down this track, which gives us a blue again. We got a blue back. That means we can now go over here with a black. Let's go with a black this time because we want to save some of our blues for right now. So we're going to go down here, which is going to give us another yellow. And then that's going to allow us to pay with a blue, a purple, and a stone to be able to get the medium granary. Okay, is that worth it? No idea. Actually, I think I'm supposed to do the medium granary first. My bad. I'm supposed to do the medium granary first, okay? That was a mistake, but it didn't actually matter because of, well, rules. We are going to pay in a purple up here, which is going to give us this, which gives us another resource production and another stone off the bat. So we're making gains, okay? Not how about these gains? Where are we? So we did that over there. Jenna, I see you got me on a comment. I'm going to take care of it soon. But for right now, going back to here, we've gotten a bunch of these yellows here, which is helpful. If we trade in 3 yellows, we can get to this track, but then we still need another yellow. Okay, so we can still ramp up our resource production, which may or may not be worth it. I don't know, but it feels worth it, right? It feels good. If it feels good, it must be good. We're on round 3, so we need to make sure to be able to ramp this up by 2 yellows, which may or may not be worth it, so we can get that progress as well. Oh my gosh, so many things to do. Let's go ahead and trade in 2 yellows. That's going to be a yellow and a yellow. We're going to go over here, 4 and 5. That's going to give us a black back. But that means now we can spend a stone on a play over here. So in round 3, we're going to get a purple, and we're going to get that little piety. Piety is so important, wouldn't you say? Valor, on the other hand, valor is not so important. Just by default, I don't think it can be important because it's not. We don't really have any options in front of us. If I can get my hands on another red person, we should be fine for bumping up over here, which I could do. I should do. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and pay in 1 yellow over here to go ahead and get a purple person. Okay, it's not red, it's purple. Just BGA now has me confused. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 on these. Okay, 1, 2, 3 to go 1, 2, 3, and we're ramping up our production again, getting another stone. I tend to like the stone, if you've noticed. I don't know if you have, but I do tend to like the stone. We need to get to the small gardens over here to be able to do that. We're a little bit further away than we want to be. We have some black over here, which we could utilize. The black could also be utilized down here, but we do want to use our stones. Let's go ahead and use 2 stone over here to be able to move up this wall. So we're going to go ahead and finally we'll adjust the center cohort by 1. We still have 2 blacks and a blue, which could get us up on the wall guard, which is not the craziest. Let's do that. Let's do 2 blacks and a blue. 1, 2, 3, because the blue is going to go down here for year 3. That's going to allow us to move up there, which will give us 1 on the discipline and 1 more on the wall guard. I'm feeling good about that left cohort. I feel like we got left cohort stuff coming. That's going to be all these guys gone over here, which leaves us with 1 yellow for right now. And that 1 yellow could go to here because we do want to collect goods, which is not the craziest. So let's go over here, and now we can go ahead and move up there and collect goods. So that's the round. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Jenna said. Dun, dun, dun. The number is the grade. That is how many things you get, whether that is disdain or valor. So if it is second, if it's 2 and you got 1 disdain, you get 1 valor. If you don't get any disdain, you get 2 valor. Okay, cool. The number is gray minus disdain. Got it. Okay. So should Alex give himself 1 valor for that last attack? Yes. Yes. That is what's happening. Okay. He should get 1 of each. That's what I thought. I knew there was something there. Thank you all for your help. I remember there's a thing about that. it's just been a while, so I don't remember. He should get 1 of each, okay? Borgin Garden, you round 2, the last one, let's pick attack. Yep, perfect. Okay, yeah. Basically, on round 2, I let 1 attack in, so that's 2 minus 1. Now on round 3, I'm about to attack myself with 4 cards, and we have a upwards attack. We are safe there. We have a right attack. We are safe. We have an upwards attack, I hate you, and we have a upwards attack, which means we have let 2 attacks in. What are the odds in that, by the way? But we let 2 attacks in, which means we get 2 disdain and no valor. Going great. It's going great. Great, 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 great. On to round 4. We're halfway through the game. This is going to be a short stream, everybody. I could play this again. I don't know if I want to. I think 1 embarrassing beating is enough for a night. Anyways. Next round. So, next round, we're going to go ahead and draw a card over here. We're going to get ourselves 1 black, 3 blue, a purple, a yellow, and 2 of these resources here. We're also going to go ahead and give ourselves 5 resources because we are ramping up our resource production. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're also going to give ourselves a yellow and a blue because I'm just that kind of awesome. And then we're going to go ahead and draw a card and flip these over. Here's our ally card, and here are the 2 that we're going to go ahead and take a look at. We have completed cohorts, and filled temples. I don't think we're getting filled temples, but completed cohorts are up here. I don't think I'm getting either of those things. Although I could try for the temples. It's not the craziest. Let's go with filled temples. Let's go with filled temples over here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do filled temples. Okay, we'll see how it happens. And we'll get this over here for our card, which means we get an additional black worker. And these are our resources. Let's see how we can do. Okay. Making progress. Did you get a disdain in the first round? Yes, Jenna, I did. Thanks for pointing it out. Thanks for reminding me. That's okay. That's okay. I know what I'm doing. It's all good. No, I got this. I got this. So, to the game. We're going to go ahead and continue this process of defeat, of destruction, of hurting our own, I don't know, anything. Okay, we're going to move up 1 blue back there. It's going to move up here. That allows us to now do this if we want, which feels like a good move. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we don't have 2 reds, so we can't do that. Never mind that good move. It's not going to happen right now. Maybe later. We'll talk about it. Okay, we're up to over here. If we trade in 2 yellow, we can probably get this bar over here. We're at that point, but if we trade in 2 yellow, then we don't have enough to get up there. So, kind of a catch-22 in that sense. Let's go ahead and trade in 2 stone to be able to go up 1 on this track, 1 on this track. That's going to give us a yellow back, and it's going to give us 1 over here, which is another yellow back. Yeah, we're totally going to get 20 on all these tracks. That seems legit. That's going to happen. Totally can happen. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and continue this. So, on this track over here, we want to unlock the market. That means we need more reds. If we want more reds, we need to go ahead and pay some yellows in. So, we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to pay in these 2 yellows over here. That's going to be 1 and 2. That's going to give us a purple back. Stop calling them reds, Alex. Stop calling them reds. We're going to trade in another yellow over here. That's going to give us a wreath, a piety. That's going to give us another red back. And we're going to stop calling them... They're not red. They're not red. They are purple. BGA is wrong. BGA is wrong. We're going to go ahead and trade in 1 stone over here. We're going to go ahead and trade in a blue and a purple. And that's going to allow us to get these small gardens. One of my favorite little tools here. We're going to get piety. That's 1. We're going to get 1 on this track. That's going to give us a stone. We're going to go ahead and get 1 on this track, which is going to give us nothing for right now. And then 1 on this track, which is going to give us a purple. Purple. We're doing great. We just need more yellows. So, if we need more yellows, we need to trade in a blue over here. This blue over here is going to move us up this track over here, which is going to give us a yellow. We still need more yellows. We need 1 more yellow, at least 1 more yellow. That's going to cost us a blue and a black, which I can do. I can afford that kind of price tag. We're also on round 4, which means I probably should pay in a resource. If we are on 6, we are on 6. So I'm going to pay in a resource over here to be able to do a round 4 performance, which will move us up 1 on these 2 tracks. That's going to be over here on this track, and that's going to be over here on this track, which gives us a blue, which is beautiful, because then I can go ahead and trade in those 2 blues. Those 2 blues are going to move us up 1 and 2, which gives us back a yellow. The fact that we have a yellow now means we can work with things. But first, let's go ahead and trade in 2 stone. Or do I want to trade in 2 stone? Maybe I want to do a temple. Maybe a temple's the way to go. I don't know. It seems like I already traded in 2 blues. I could have traded in a black instead of a blue. That's fine. But I don't necessarily want to go too high on this temple track situation because the piety's nice, but I don't know. Like, I have filled temples as a goal, but like, is that really a goal? Do I have that as like my own self-determined, actualized goal? I don't know. But if I trade in a bunch of yellows, I need 2 purples, I need a blue. I could do that over there, which is not the worst. So here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to backwards just a drop of things. I just paid in 2 blues over here. I'm going to change that blue for a black. Why, you ask? Because I feel it's necessary. It needs to be done. That means, though, now I can go on this track, and I can go 1, 2, 3. That's going to be me paying in 3 yellows over there on that track. Possibly a horrible mistake, but we're just going to go ahead and lean into it. That's going to give me a black, and it's going to give me 1 on this discipline track, which gives me a blue, which honestly is the blue I needed, so that whole retcon was completely unnecessary, but we're going to stick with it now. Then, over here, we're going to go to the courthouse, and we're going to pay in 2 stone, and we're going to pay in 2 purples, and we're going to trade in a blue. That's going to allow us to build the courthouse, which is also going to give us this little renown over there. And now we can do this every single year. So for example, I can go ahead and take a, I can just fill in year 4, and just take a purple. That's just great. I got a free person now, because I'm just going to generate that. I can then trade a blue. I'm going to trade in a blue for 2 purples. Why? Because it just feels like the right thing to do. And then we're going to trade in a purple for a blue. Okay, so we're going to get some, basically just, effectively we're getting like 2 free meeples every single round now, because we locked that in. So that is a good thing to get. More importantly, it's going to help us have the baths, which is going to help us eliminate the piety that we definitely are totally stomping ourselves with. But whatever, let's go ahead and continue. We're going to go ahead and pay in 2 stone over here. Let me just pause. Let me pause. Let's just breathe, Alex. Breathe. Breathe. I still haven't done the market. Like, I still haven't done the market. That seems like a tactical error. I would need 1 more stone. Can I get 1 more stone? Can I get 1 more stone? No. You can't. Where can I get stone from? I can get stone from here, but I don't have yellows. I can get stone from down here, from here. I think I'm going to have to deal without the stone this year, but that's okay. That's okay. So right now, we're currently looking at the ability to get 2 more stone here. What about over here? We're on 5. We're not on 6. If we got to 6, ooh, we could get a yellow, but we need more defense too. Like, I really need more defense. We're going to be drawing 6 cards right now, which really feels like a mistake. And by mistake, I mean I don't really have control or agency any of this, but hey, we're just going to do things. So let's go ahead and pay. Let's build into the walls, because honestly, we need the walls to win anyway. So we're going to get the renown over there. We're also going to get 1 defense. Let's go ahead and throw it onto the middle, because we've been drawing a lot of, you know what, we're going to throw it onto the left, okay? I think we're done with the people on the middle. The middle's done. The center court is no longer attacking me. We're totally safe. We still have a bunch of other things to deal with over here. So let's figure out how we can afford to spend these over here. We could have done that over there, but that seems like, what can we use purples for? Honestly, I probably should have done that. But we need 1 more stone. Can I get 1 more stone? Probably not. Probably not, because I screwed up. I screwed up. Because I spent things a little too casually, and I screwed up. I mean, I could trade in people at an inefficient ratio, but I hate doing that. I hate doing that. I think I screwed up a little bit, but nothing crazy. Nothing we can't undo in any serious sense of the word, but things we will regret doing. So, purples can't be traded in for the things that I want. Purples can't be traded in for the things that I want. That's a mantra. Probably shouldn't have rushed for those purples this past turn, but whatever. We got them, so we're happy now. Right? We're happy now. I'm happy now. I look happy. I need a stone. Can I not get any stone? Dun 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 dun. I need stone. Not here, not here, not here, not here. I could theoretically, nope, but I don't have that. I'd need more yellows. I can trade in the blacks over here to be able to jump up this track, so I could do that there. Or I could trade in, let's go ahead and trade in the following. Let's trade in a blue. Let's see how this goes. We're going to trade in a blue to move up this track over here, okay? Then we're going to trade in a black to be able to move up this track over here, which is going to give us another discipline, and it gives us another, you know, we're going to go on the right over here. That's going to give us another blue. Okay, so we got another blue back over here. Now we can't cross here until we build this, which we need 2 stone. Guess what we don't have anymore? Stone. Why? Because I spent it. Why? Because I'm an idiot. But that's okay. We're going to move on. We're going to go ahead and pay this black over here to move up on the wall guard. I think the wall guard is good. We're going to play the blue, and using this section over here on year 4, we're going to turn into another block, which is again will help us move up that discipline. So we're doing great in discipline. We have lots of discipline, nothing else. We are going to go ahead and spend that 1 of these over here to be able to move up on the mining over here, because why not? And then over here we have 2 more of these, which I guess we'll go ahead and trade in for something. What, you ask? I don't know. I haven't figured that out. I'm still working on things. Let's go ahead and trade them in for a yellow. So we're going to trade in these 2 for a yellow. That's going to be a trade in year 4. We get the yellow. We'll spend the yellow down here, which will give us a black, and we'll spend the black up here, which gives us another wall guard section. And I still think that we're not going to get attacked in the center, so I am going to go for the left court. I am gambling that among 6 cards, we're getting 1 center card. Why? Because they gave me 3 last time. Let's go ahead and resolve the attack. Let's see how bad this is going to go, and you're here for it. We got a left, we're good. We got a right, we're good. We got a left, we're good. We got an up, we're still good. We got a right, we're still good. Please be left or right. Please be left or right. Freaking up. I mean, it was bound to happen. It's bound to happen. It's an up. It's an up. It's an up. That's okay. We're on the next round, so that's effectively 3 valor. So instead of getting 3, we get 2 valor, which will give us a black person over here, and will also give us a disdain because we are full of disdain. Time to catch up on chat. How is chat doing? Okay. Did you give yourself in the first round? Did you get disdain? Yes, see that now. Glad we figured out one. Thank you for your help. Would I recommend this game as an introduction to the roll-and-write genre? No. No, it's great, but not as an introductory into the roll-and-write genre. Railroad Inc., Welcome to Your Perfect Home, On Tour, those are all great introductions to the roll-and-write genre. Are you a gamer overall? If yes, I would say you're fine as an intro roll-and-write. If you're not a big gamer, I'd pick a lighter one. George! I don't care if you're a gamer or not. This is not an intro to roll-and-write. This is not an intro to roll-and-write. This is overwhelming. This is not... George. Unemployed lawyer, BJ is wrong, but Alex, what color is your hoodie? My hoodie's red. So perfect. Definitely a big gamer. This is one of the only genres I haven't dipped my toes into yet. This and trick-taking. Trick-taking, I highly recommend. Well, there's so many, honestly. There's 4 Northward, there's The Crew, there's Ghosts of Christmas, some fantastic games out there. I say jump into that. In this case, this is a Meteor Verb and Verb game. Is the Board Games Garden's favorite game. This is not an intro. Listen, I'm not saying you can't handle this. I'm saying you might think this is amazing. But I would not call this an intro to roll-and-write to anyone, gamer or not. Start with something, you know, if you're an experienced gamer, maybe start with Ganshan Clever, like, you know, something a little bit medium. Like, this is a little more up there just in terms of how much is going on. Petrified, I thought Catan was a favorite. Yes, it is. Board Game Gardens, Hadrian is fantastic. I recommend. It's definitely not as heavy as it looks. It is. You guys are all the worst. When are you making PAX contents to know what to buy? Haha, same question for you, Jenna. Soon, I guess. Petrified, Alex, how was England? England was great. Lots of fun. I love the people there. Devin! Devin! Save your $20 and put it towards the next flight down to Cleveland. When are you showing up? Come on down, Devin. Come on down. Dean Glass. Great game. It's making me consider getting BGA Premium just for solo of Hadrian's Wall. BGA Premium is a bargain. About 20% of my plays are on BGA, which means I play around 2,000 games a year right now, and that means around 400 plays around a year on BGA. That checks out. I believe that math. I have my PAX video scheduled for the 3rd week of November. Okay, well, I'll do it a day before you. I don't actually have it planned at all. Generally, I wait till BGG does their lists. I give it a few days for people to continuously add things. Usually, I'll do it about, 2 weeks before an event. Usually, depends on the event. So, if you're doing the 3rd week of November, there's a decent chance mine is going up before then, but it's not officially scheduled. Just going by general history. Feel free to, do yours earlier if you want. So, Devin, hi, mommy. Devin, it would be up to Cleveland. Devin, be quiet. Come on, Alex, it's not that hard. Jenna, I don't think it's that hard. I think it's a little more overwhelming for the genre. I wouldn't want to scare someone off of the genre because of this one. What kind of gamer are you? Hey, everyone. Jenna gets her content out faster than Alex as always. Not for this one. Devin, be realistic. All trips to Cleveland are down. You guys are all a treat. I appreciate all of you. But we're going to go ahead and continue this. Jenna does it better. So Jenna does do it better. My last vlog called you out just for that because I'm here for it. I'm here for that kind of conversation. But with that, we are diving into the next round because we got to lose, and we got to lose fast. So we're going to start with one of these cards over here. We're going to go ahead and gather two blacks, 2 blues, a purple, a yellow, 2 of these over here. Jenna does do it better. Yes, you are not incorrect. We like Jenna. We all stand Jenna here, okay? We're all big Jenna stands. We're gonna get 5 of these. We're gonna get a yellow and a blue over here. That's gonna give us all of what we need there. And then we also are going to go ahead and get rid of these 2 cards and see what we got for our allies, because we're only halfway paying attention to what our allies want from us. Completed citizen tracks. Well, I mean, we're going to get like a bunch of those, or completed wall section. So that's literally our goal in order to win. So, I mean, that seems like an easy choice over there. That'll give us a yellow and a purple, not a red, because there are no reds in this game. There is a red hoodie. Alex gets content out like every damn day. There's no beating him. We all stand Jenna. Yes, so Alex does get content out every single day. That is, I threw that pen a little hard, and gotta remember that's a permanent Sharpie. Alex does get content out every single day, but that's not the same thing as the quality of your content. Your content is amazing, as evidenced by the fact that we're here on my channel, and most of the people here are just complimenting you because your stuff's awesome. As far as, what was the next comment? We all stand Jenna, Matthew Radford, October 31st, 2023. Indeed. I love all the people that have come into our orbit, Alex. I love all the people that have come into our orbit, although it sounds like I'm saying like we're the ones with the greater gravity. I just mean I love the people we have met the last couple of years. Devin, I agree with you. I am a big fan of the people in our in our circles. I'm a big fan. I like my life. I like the fact that I get to be friends with a lot of very fun, very cool people. And you, of course. So, let's go ahead and dive into this. We're going to go ahead and figure out what we need to do. We need to get a lot done. We're down to our second last round. How or when did that happen? I feel like I'm doing this poorly. Okay. We're up to 8 over here. We have up to 7 over here. So if I do 2 yellows, I can move up on this track, which seems reasonable-ish. This up here would be 8. That would give us on this track. So if we get to 8, I'm going to use that to 9. That would work-ish. Let's see if we can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 yellows over here. So 2 yellows is going to go up on this track. That's going to give us a purple and a renown, which gives us a yellow back. So purple and a renown. Okay, so we're back to there. Then that's 8 over here, which means now we can do performance year 5, which is going to be there. We're going to pay in that stone, and then we're going to go ahead and gather these 2, which means 1 on the piety track and 1 on whatever the priest track over here is, which is 6, which gives us another one on the piety track, which gives us a purple. Okay, then we're going to spend a yellow on the track over there, which is going to give us that additional purple over here. So we got lots of purples coming our way, only you can figure out what to do with them. And then up here, we're going to spend 2 stone. Okay, 2 stone and a blue and a purple. 2 stone, a blue, and a purple. That's going to give us this track here, which gives us a whole bunch of things. So we get 1 piety. We get, let's go, I don't even know how to cross this out. We're going to do that over here, 1 there. We get that over there, which gives us the final on that track. So we get a blue for that. It gives us that track, priest, which gives us another piety. We're ramping up the piety over here. Gives us 1 in the apparatus over here, which is going to give us a blue. So we just got a lot of stuff right now. And then finally 1 down here, which is going to give us 1 more renown. So a bunch of movements up the tracks. That was helpful. Helpful-ish, at least. We now have the large gardens. Do we have any large buildings? We want to get more large buildings, so we got to do that, unfortunately. So we probably should pay into the additional yellow person per year. Why at this point? Maybe it's not worth it, but we do get the large buildings out of it. Maybe, maybe not. Unsure. Unsure. I also need to ramp up these other tracks for a bunch of reasons, but, you know, we'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and do the large track over here because we are already on 6. We do need to get to the large granary over there. Let's do that first. So large granary, we're going to pay in a purple and a blue, and then we're also going to pay in 2 stone. That 2 stone over here is going to allow us to get this large granary, which gives us that on the renown track. We're going to be running light on stone this round. I'm a little concerned about that. Also, we're going to get overwhelmed by the baddies, which is what it is, you know. There's only so much you can do in this game. Then we're going to go ahead and now that we're on this next track, we could spend 2 purples to move up further on the production, but I don't know if it's worth it at this point. We want constructed landmarks. We want collected goods. I probably should work on the goods. So let's do the following. Let's go ahead and pay. I can't. There's too much. I need stone. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I even supposed to do with this? There's like not enough stone production coming my way. Okay, let's go ahead and give ourselves some extra people. So in round 5, we'll take a purple. We'll go ahead and trade a blue for 2 purple. And then we're going to go ahead and trade in a purple for a blue. That's going to be these tracks over here. So we got all those taken advantage of there. Now, with more stone coming our way, which we don't actually have more stone coming our way because we're spending it all on the theater and the stiff and this and that and everything and who knows what, we can go ahead and we could try to get some stone over here. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and pay 1 black person in on the scouts level 4. And we're going to go ahead and use this track over here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that gives us 2 more stone back, which is helpful because, you know, I like the stone. Then we can go ahead and try to get more something. I don't know, more anything. More anything would be great. Okay, so we want to go ahead and move up this track, which could be useful. If we trade in 2 purples, that's a small building. It's still useful, though. Let's go down here. Let's pay in a purple, a blue, and 2 stone. Okay, we need stone. We need stone. We need so much stone. Purple and blue and 2 stone over here. That's going to give us these. So we're going to get a that back and a that back, which gives us another yellow back. So we're making good progress on these tracks-ish. We need to get to 20 officially to get the bonus. We need to just finish the wall to be able to get that. So like we're doing good. Doing good. Okay. Then I still need to do the market, but I need more stone. The market's going to be completely starved. Like, why did I even bother? Why did I bother? We could do the small temple and start trading things in for more stuff and more piety there, but we're not. The Valor track is just not going to move it fast enough. But if we do get the small thingies, let's go ahead and do the small road over here. That's going to be 2 purples. It's going to be a blue, and it's going to be a stone. Okay, that's going to give us this over here, which is immediately going to give us one of these. Let's go ahead and take piety. Piety. That's going to give us a purple right back. which may be useful, maybe not. Who's to really say? Then on this track over here, we can go ahead and pay in... Oh, we got so much more stuff to do. We're going to pay in a blue. Okay, that's going to move up 1 on the track. Then we can pay in a black. That's going to move up another on the track. That's going to give us a yellow back. And the yellow, we can go ahead and trade in the yellow down here, which will give us a stone back. So we have a stone back now, which is helpful-ish, I guess, maybe, possibly. That will allow us to do the large workshop if we want, which will give us a blue back. No, the large workshop is 4 stone. We're not going to get that at all. We're never going to get that. We could do the large road, in theory. We need 1 more blue. Can we get 1 more blue? Probably. Let's see if we can figure this out. We're going to pay in this black over here to be able to move up on this track, because that's important to get that large workshop. We need that 8 first. So now we just need a blue. We can get a blue almost anywhere. But let's go ahead and start by tossing this yellow down over here, which will give us the blue. And then we can trade in the blue and the 2 purples and the 2 stone. Okay, blue, 2 purples, and the stone. That's going to unlock this track, which is going to give us 1 of these, which we should almost certainly choose Renown, because Valor is not going anywhere in this game. And we still have 2 yellows left, which you can figure out exactly how to spend those. We're doing okay-ish at best. At best. I could spend 1 down here and get that. Let's go ahead and start with that and see how that goes. We're going to spend 1 yellow down here. That's going to give us... Nope, wait, wrong one. Wrong track. Up here. That's going to give us 1 more on the discipline track. Then if we spend a yellow on black, we can trade that back in for a yellow and then go back there, which would give us that. Okay, so we're going to spend another yellow down here on black. That's going to give us a black. We're going to spend the black on this track, which gives us a yellow. We're going to spend the yellow on this track, which gives us that, which means we can go ahead and take this, which means we get a blue back. Okay, why is that so important? I don't know, but it felt good. It felt good. That's what I'm saying. And then lastly, we'll go ahead and spend that blue over here and move up 1 more on this track. Is it going well? I don't know. I don't know. We're about to be attacked with 8 cards, and unless I get the perfect distribution of cards, we're going to get, someone's going to get hurt real bad. Let's see how this goes, and we'll go to pay attention to chat. Oh, we're so behind in chat. Alex, the Jewish red panda of our dreams. I feel like I have a lot to catch up on. Devin, pay it forward. Love you, babe. That's me, I guess so. We'll catch up in a second. But first, we have left. We're good on left. We have left. We're good on left. We have right. We're still good on right. We have left. We're still good on left. So far, we're doing great. We have right. We're still good on right. We have right. We are still good on right. Okay, we need a left and an up. We have right, and we have up. That was pretty close, honestly. That's pretty close. I'm not even complaining. We'll take 2 Valor. Okay. And we'll take 1 piety loss. So we're currently at -6 disdain over there, which is -12 points. Not looking great, Alex. Not looking great. Do people do this? Do people do like the solo campaign on medium and score 70 victory points with 20 VP? Does this happen? Am I just not very good at this game? That's very possible. I believe that. Before we dive into round 6, let's see how chat is doing. Oh, you guys are all delightful. Okay, Stacy. I just noticed Alex using a permanent Sharpie. Respect. I felt it was more visible for a game that's not going to be that visible for, like, you know, whatever. Okay. Everyone here is wonderful. Yes, I agree. DM Glavis, join our Discord and play BGA against us. I agree with that. My mom is 84 years old. Message deleted by unemployed. I'm not sure what happened. I'm a bad mod for not posting this sooner. Sure. Stacy, that's why she's so awesome. Don't tell me. It shows Alex using a marker. We need to remind Alex he's a wonderful human being. Wonderful human and has a magnificent beard. Is he turning red yet? No, I think I would be able to probably control myself right now. It's a smaller crowd. It's not as... You guys are all delightful, make no mistake, but the red thing is only going to work so much. Alex gives great hugs. Unemployed lawyer. Swabby, can you rank your niche micro-celebrity YouTube content creators by who gives the best hugs? Ooh, that would be a delightful little list. I can't do that list. That would get me in trouble. Dean Glavis, thanks to the Discord. Unemployed lawyer. Of course, Dean. It's been a while since the last stream. Try to post it. Done. Okay. Devin's going to head off. That's fine. George, tell everyone I am being bullied by everyone who's telling Jenna to make me a mod in her Discord. Make George a mod, Jenna. Make George a mod. Pariah, love you, Devin. Sub me. Like Alex, I'm willing to rank anything. Oh, I love you. I love you so much that you're willing to do that. Devin, Meg, Alex, Jenna, Jeff from the Dragon's Tomb. I'm disappointed that your list only goes to 5, honestly, but I'll take it. Stacy, Evadel, Petrified. Night, Devin. I'll think about you watching Boy Island. Oh, yeah. F Boy Island. Yeah. Okay. Alex, not good at games being confirmed. Guards of Atlantis, thoughts months later. I think Guards of Atlantis is great. My biggest issue right now is a practical one, which I don't get as many 4-player games in as I used to. 4-player games are more the exception. It happens to me, but it's like, you know, I play, I don't know, 5 games a day on average, and I probably play 1 4-player game a week. So, like, it's just hard to get them tabled, which just means that things like Guards of Atlantis or half my area control collection, just seeing less table time, but I hope that we can fix that. Glad you feel the same about F by Ireland, Alex. Yes. Yes, I do. Devin told me about F by Ireland once upon a time, and he thought it would be like something that I'd appreciate, and I was like, that's just weird. That's just weird. Not my jam. Not my jam at all. Anyways, moving on to the last round, where I get to see just how badly I did. Like, what do we think? Do we think maybe like 52 points is a reasonable score? Like, did I just switch to the top cam? Yeah, I did. 52 points? Maybe 52? It's not going to be 70. It can't possibly be 70. I don't see how I'm going to get 70, but let's find out together. So, we got this card here. That's going to be 2 blacks, a blue, 2 purples, a yellow, and 2 of these stones over here. Let's see. Okay, negative points with all that disdain. I hear you. I hear you on that. We're going to have 5 more stone. It would be great if we had 7,000 more stone, but we don't, so we're going to make the best we can. We have 2 more yellows. We have 1 more blue. We got 2 of any of these. That's going to be helpful. We could move up our renown. We can move up our piety. All of them are great. Honestly, moving up the discipline over here is going to give us 1 of these at least, which will let us cascade into the others. So let's go ahead and do 1 over here. Will I get at least 2 more on this? I don't know. I don't even know for sure. You know what? We're just going to do 1 more on discipline, and we're going to see how that plays out for us. And then we also need to, of course, see the new cards over here. Okay, so our new card over here is completed wall sections, and our last 2 goals are completed wall guard sections. Which have we done? How have we done in wall guards? Wall guards are okay. And total gladiator strength. Completed wall guards it is, because my total gladiator strength is 0. I specifically said I'm not even going for this game at all. So, this is our pool of resources. We have a decent amount to work with over here. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. And, let's see. I want large buildings. Collected goods I've been doing absolutely terrible with. Like, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I need to finish the wall to be able to even have a chance. And the wall right now, practically speaking, requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stone. Of which I have 4. I have 8 stone coming my way. So my chances of doing half what I wanted is slim at best. Slim to none, I think is the terminology we're going to use here. So I could get more stone. That part doesn't scare me as much. It's everything else that scares me. Let's see how this goes. We're going to go ahead and pay in a blue. That blue is going to give us 1 more yellow. That yellow is going to pop over here. We're going to play in a black. That black is going to give me this over here, which is going to give me that, which gives me a blue, and it lets me fill in 1 of these sections on the wall. I could go ahead and do the middle, because let's go ahead and do the middle. We're going to have some more center court coming our way shortly. I can bet on that. Then, that gives us to 4 over there. We're good in that sense. We could try to go ahead and fill in more of this, which would be interesting. I wonder if I can do that. If we do like this, and then like this, and like that. Okay, so if I do that 4 times, we can fill in this whole thingy, which is not the best, but not the worst. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go ahead and do the following. We're going to go ahead and trade in 3 yellow over here. Why? Because it seems like a good idea. We're going to get 1, 1, and 1. That's going to give us 1 of the stone we need. It's going to give us 1 of the black that we need. It's going to give us... oh, we need that a lot more. It's going to give us 1 more of this renown over here. So if I can get my hands on 1 more black, we should be good to go on some things, but I still need some more things. So let's go ahead and pay in 3 stone. Okay, 3 stone. Let's see what this 3 stone gets us. I'm not even trying to win at this point. I'm just trying to finish. That's 3 stones going to give us this, this, and this, which means a yellow and also a cohort thingamajig, cohort. So we're going to go ahead and do... I guess let's do this over here, because that's going to give us 1 over here, which gives us 1 over here. Okay, that gives us a black. Now, because we've done with this over here, we're going to go ahead and use... Oh, did I make a mistake? I did make a mistake. Sort of, ish, maybe. I might need the stone anyway, so I don't know if I made a mistake. We'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pay in 3 black, because what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and do all of these here. So I'm going to do this 3 times, which is 1 over here, then 1 over here, then 1 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us 2 purples. Okay. And then we're going to do it 1 more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us 1 stone. Okay. Now, meanwhile, that gives us 1 per completed row. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that gives us another black. So we're making some good progress there in that sense. We still have all these guys here, which is going to, bite us later, but we'll figure that out. Let's pay in some more stone. So we're going to pay in some more stone over here. Let's pay in 3 more stone. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 1 on this track, which gives us a yellow, and then an additional yellow just from itself being itself. Okay, so that stone is gone. We're good in that sense. We still have more large buildings we need to build, but we haven't done them all. We did a large granary. We did a large hotel. We did a large granary, large hotel, large gardens. We didn't do the large precinct. That's what we're missing out on. Okay, we're fine there. We're fine. We are at least going to be able to finish all this over here, which is nice. That is nice. I didn't think I would necessarily would be. So we are finishing the wall, which is a literal bare minimum requirement to actually winning. So at least we got that. Yay, I guess. These citizen tracks, honestly, at one point we had a choice of doing the citizen tracks. Probably should have selected that because I think we're going to finish the citizen tracks, or at least most of them. We also have over here, we have the baths, which I think is essential over here. Max 2 bribes per year. Probably should have paid attention to that. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. I could still bump up the bribes to a degree. Yeah, I need stone, which means I don't have that. So we're just going to go ahead and deal with it. We're going to take the -6. We're going to take the -12 points, dear Lord. We're going to go ahead and do completed wall sections, so we need to do that. Let's go ahead and pay in the 4 stone. I reserve the right to retro a bit the order I do it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to give us 1 yellow. It's going to give us 1 on this track. And it's going to give us 2 of these allies to work with, which will take 1 over here, I guess. 1 over here. That's going to give us 1 more here, and 1 over here, which gives us 1 more here, which gives us 1 more here. So we're making good progress on all of this over here. So we need to figure out where to put the rest of the stuff. We have a whole bunch of people left. Like, those temples would be great right about now. Temples would be great right about now. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I need more stone. I need more stone for the freaking monuments, but I don't have more stone because where am I going to get stone from? There's no stone to be had. Well, there is stone to be had, sort of, but like it's really reaching. So if I spend 2 of these guys over here, I can go over here and over here, which gives me a stone. Is that great? No, it's not great because it's too little too late. But if I can get even 1 stone more, it'll help us with the monuments, which is useful-ish because it gives us the landmarks, I guess. So let's go ahead and spend 2 yellow, which will give us this track over here. So we completed all 5 citizen tracks. We get another stone, and we get another 1 of this renown. Now that we have 2 stone, we can go ahead and we can do this monument over here, which is this one, the statue. So we're going to pay in 1 blue and 2 stone to be able to complete the statue. So that's going to be done over here, the statue, and that's going to give us 2 more on this track, which means we now have the capacity to do another monument. If only we had stone. If only we had stone. But at least we're not getting as embarrassing a score as we could have gotten. There is that to be said, I guess, maybe, possibly. Everything is stone at this point. We just need more stone. I need to mark these off over here because I did all those. Oh, I didn't get my extra people this round. Let's do round 6. Get extra people. Extra people. We can trade in a blue for 2 purples. And then trade in a purple for a blue. And that's going to be all these over here. Okay, so we're doing great on that. We're just overloaded with extra people. And not a ton that we can do about it. I could get at least 1 stone over here, which is useful-ish, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Seems like not the worst, but also probably not the best. At this point, it's just small gains. Small gains no matter where I go. I don't think there's a ton. Oh, I have a yellow. I have let's trade in a yellow over here to complete that track. Why? I don't know. It just seems like a good idea. Trade in a yellow. So the yellows are all done in that sense. We're just completely... Oh, we could do these, I guess, because we have all the people for it. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do it. A little too late. Let's go ahead and do these 3 over here. So we're going to trade in those 2. That's going to let us do this box here, which is going to let us get 1, 1, and a stone. Okay. Now, if we only had 3 more yellow, we'd be good on getting more of that, but we don't have 3 more yellow. So I guess I could have not traded in the yellow for this one. Let me undo this over here. I'm not doing this over here. There's no reason to do it. I'm taking the yellow back and keeping the purple, okay? Because then I might be able to do this track over here, which means I can go down here, trade in 2 purples in year 6, okay, and get a yellow back, and then I can trade in those 3 yellows and a purple on the large precinct, which will give me some stone, which is helpful. And it's another large building too, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and do this over here, which gives us another box filled and another stone, which again, too little too late. And 1 more on this track, which gives us 1 more on the piety track. Now I could use that 2 stone. Now that we've crossed the renown track, I could use the 2 stone to give us 2 more of valor. I don't know if that's as helpful. Alternatively, I could just go for the other large building, which maybe it's worth it. I don't really know. we at least did our minimum goal. So at this point, it's just about points. It's just about points. The last building I have would require 2 more stones, so there's not a lot I can do with that. I could do the small temple. I guess I could do the large temple. I could do the large temple. It's another large building. Let's do that. Let's do the large temple. We're going to pay in these 3 and these 2. Do I have to build the temples in order? I'm way behind on chat for the record, but if Jenna, do you know? I don't know if you heard Jenna. Do you know if I have to do the temples in order? The small temple, the medium temple, and the large temple. I'm not confident on the answer to that. Although I could just build the baths. No, I need more stone. You must construct the small temple before constructing the medium one, and the medium before the large. So, unfortunate. So, back to here. There's no point doing the market at this point. It's too little, too late. There's very minimum point on a lot of these things, unfortunately. The 2 purples could go there. That's fine. The black and this doesn't work there. It doesn't work great for me. I could put those into the small temple, which would be this. That. And these 3 can be like thrown in there for like slightly more stuff. I don't know. I could go down here, which then choose a lane. That's not the worst either. If I do this and 2 stone, and then save the purple and the... Let's do diplomat. Sure, let's do diplomat. I can't afford more disdain at this point, so I may as well. So let's go. We're going to go ahead and do diplomat. So I'm going to pay for this over here, which means we're going to get 1 more of this, which gives us 1 more black right back. The 2 stone are going to go here. We're going to have that and that. We're going to get these that we can save for later. And we're going to save them for the right side. Okay, we're going to save them for the right side. We still have these up here, which means we could go ahead and do these 2 to go 1, 2 up on those tracks, which gives us 1 more on this track, which gives us another blue right back. And that blue, I have to spend that on year 6 over here. Okay, and then I still have a blue and I have a purple. What can I do with those things? I'm not confident. I can use a purple down here, but I don't know if I can do much else with anything else. So I think at this point, we'll use the purple, we'll scratch off a box down here, we'll sacrifice the blue for the good of all mankind, and then we do have to go ahead and call it. So let's see how bad we get hit with 10 cards this year. 10 cards, okay? I'm not optimistic if that's helping you. Let's go ahead and do this. We have 1, that's going to be up. We have 2, up. We have, did I choose up? I chose, okay, we have left, okay. We have right, we're still good. We have up, that is our last up that we can afford. We have right, we are still good on right. We have up, so we got hit once. We have left, we're good. We have up, we got hit twice. We have left, we're good. So we got hit twice, and we have 4, which means 2 more disdain. That is so brutally punishing. And 2 more valor, which that trade-off is just not worth it. This is, I am confused who does this game on solo, medium, and getting 70 points. I have to play better. Maybe I'll try the gladiators next time, because the gladiators are... And let's score. Let's see how bad. Maybe it's not that bad. We have over here, we have 17 points. We have piety. We have piety is going to be 10 points. Okay, we have valor is going to be 14 points. Keep in mind, the bonus goal is getting 20 on these tracks. We have discipline, 19 points. Not a single track got to 20. We have over here, we have path cards. Okay, collected goods, 0. Large buildings, we have 4 of them. We have at least 4, so that's 2 victory points. Constructed landmarks, we have 1, that's 3 victory points. Filled temples, 0. So 3 victory points. Completed wall sections, all 3, that's 6 victory points. Completed wall guard sections. I didn't even do 1 more. So it's 1. So we have 7 victory points. 7 victory points from path cards. Final disdain from this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is going to be 18 points. And so we have 17 plus 10 is 27. 27 plus 14. 27 plus 14 is 41. 41 plus the 1, because it's going to be 1 difference here, is 42. Plus 7 is 49. Our total score at the end of everything is 49 points. I like Hadrian's Wall. I think I like it better against other people. I think I like it better that way. Anyways, time to catch up and chat and see how everyone is doing. Okay. Sorry. Glad you feel the same. Neg points with all that disdain. You point going to PAX Unplugged. I will be. Does anyone ever use gladiators? Yes, I generally use gladiators. I just didn't want to use them. I haven't played Hadrian's Wall in a few months, and so I didn't want to use them on my first game because I always have to look up exactly how it works as to when they die and what you get for them. The first time I played Hadrian's Wall, I learned everything else, and the gladiators I kind of skipped and then learned them later. They're actually a lot of fun and very useful, especially because I already like going up to performers because I like doing the theater. So gladiators is a good bundle to get extra stuff out of it. You just have to know the rules a little better. Have you played Scarface again since it arrived? I played Scarface because I got the Bloody Business or whatever it is. So I played Scarface since it arrived because of the expansion to dive into it for that. But just a few times. Nothing crazy since then. James, really enjoyed watching the play tonight. I'll admit it being a trifle hard to follow at times so fast, but still fun. Yeah, it's definitely... It's always a balance with these games. I find there are some games I'll slow down specifically so that you can follow. Something like in Roll and Write, I kind of assume you're barely able to follow no matter what I do. So I kind of move a little faster on those because of that. This is more about just the ability to hang out with you guys because I don't get to hang out with you guys as much as I like. And there will hopefully be a live stream tomorrow, so hopefully that will be partially addressed. But this is more of an excuse to hang out. This is not about playing Hadrian's Wall. I mean, Hadrian's Wall is fun, and I get to log a play. But yeah, this is about hanging out. Anyone want to Can't Stop or just one? I can't. Thoughts on Stroganoff? I have not played Stroganoff. Hit me with that Can't Stop. Thanks for the stream tonight. Stacy, love Stroganoff. Okay, Night Ryan, bye Prior. Nice offer to you post in Discord. I believe you have to do them in order, sadly. Stacy, how life and kids? Doing great, thank you very much. Terry Bacrafty, I finished my wall, but only 49 points total. Yeah, that's where I'm at, 49 points. I finished the wall. That's exactly what I got. Stacy, hop on BJ if you'd like to join. I've yet to play with the Gladiators. I thought you were offering up those games. I'm watching Alex for now. I don't multitask. No worries. Well, with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this. My goal is to try to stream every Tuesday night in general, or the Tuesday nights that I'm here. I'm going to start trying to like pop in like at least once a week, you know, let's hang out and play a game, whatever it is. If Meg and I are streaming something, like I believe we're trying to stream My Island this week. We'll see if it happens or not. But in general, whether something happens or not, I'm going to start trying to have a weekly stream going up. Whether it's Tuesday, I don't know. But like we'll have the Q&A in the morning. But hanging out at night with all of you is fun. And I want to do that more often. So we're going to try to do that. And then for the nights that I can't, there's Jenna, who is a consistent streamer, always available, and puts out reliably good content. That's another option available to you. In any case, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'll do that thing where I wander over to my computer and close it all down. And I'll see you tomorrow because there should be a live stream, a Q&A, going up on the channel tomorrow. In any case, until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board. I'm not. That's too formal. We'll just say goodbye and I'll see you all later.